Imagine you are a teacher. You have a student named Rahul. You need to store his name, age, class, marks, phone number, and later even information about his parents. Would you create 20 different variables? No. What if there are 500 students? Python has a smart solution. It's called a dictionary. And by the end of this video, you'll not only understand dictionaries, but also nested data structures that are used in real world applications, APIs, JSON data, web development, data science, and interviews. Here, we are storing information in separate variables, but all these details belong to one student. So, instead of keeping information scattered, we can keep everything together. A dictionary stores information in the form of key colon value. Think of it like a table that contains name, Rahul, age 15, city, Delhi. The key acts as a label, the value is the actual data. Think of an English dictionary. When you search a word, you don't search page by page, you directly use the word. Similarly, in student name, Python directly finds the value attached to the key, which is Rahul. In this, student is the name of the dictionary. Curly braces create a dictionary. Name is a key. Rahul is a value. Colon separates key and value. Comma separates pairs. Let's access the values of the dictionary. Python goes inside the dictionary, looks for the key name, and returns its value, which is Rahul. If the key is age, the output is 15. Dictionary is mutable. Mutable means changeable. We can modify the data after creation. Let's take one example. The value of age is changed to 16. We can also add new data. If a key doesn't exist, Python creates it. Let's remove data from the dictionary. Del permanently removes the key value pair from the dictionary. Next are dictionary methods. The first one is keys. Gives all the keys. Next method is values. It gives all the values. Next, items. It returns both keys and values together. Next is the get method. It returns the corresponding value. Let's see one important difference between student key and get method. If the key doesn't exist in the dictionary, student of key will raise key error. But in get method, it returns none. Let's use loop through the dictionary. It returns all the keys of the dictionary. Now, let's see how to access both keys and values using a loop. In the real life project like student report card, a dictionary is perfect because every subject becomes a key. So far, every value was simple. Name Rahul, age 15, marks 90. What if one student has many details? What if marks themselves contain subjects? Now we enter the most important topic, nested data structures. Let's see one example of nested data. A dictionary inside another dictionary. This is called nested dictionary. Let's access the values from the nested dictionary. Student of marks returned the inner dictionary. Student of marks of math returned maths marks. That is 95. Let's take one example of multi-level nesting. Every bracket opens a new layer. By writing this, we have got this output. Now let's take one example of a dictionary inside list. This is how databases and APIs usually store multiple records. Let's access data from this dictionary inside the list. Next is list inside dictionary. The output is math. This is the real API example. Let's access city. When you learn APIs, you'll use nested dictionaries every day. Let's discuss some beginner mistakes. This is wrong because name is treated as variable. Now this is correct. Next is using duplicate keys. So the last one wins. It takes Priya as the value for the key name. Next is accessing non-existing keys. It raised key error. Instead, use get method. If you understood dictionaries today, you have already mastered one of the most important Python data structures. Keep practicing the concepts you have learned in this video because programming becomes easier when your fundamentals are strong. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more beginner friendly Python tutorials. I'll see you in the next one. Happy coding!